Well, hello everybody. Byron Belka here, and I am excited as we start off this new year. There's a lot going on with Rain International. For those people that don't know who we are, don't know what we're about, and what I want to do is take the next couple of minutes and really break down why we're so excited, why we know the 2018 is going to be not just a great year, it is going to be a breakout year for Rain International for what we're doing. And so thanks for tuning in tonight. I am going to be showing some slides as well so that you can kind of get the idea and see it instead of just seeing my face on what this is all about. My name is Byron Belka. I'm the founder, one of the founders and the CEO of Rain International. And I didn't start out that way. I started as a distributor, and now I'm one of the owners. And you might say, how did that happen? I'm going to share a little bit about that with you tonight and a little bit about our story and who we are. Because if you really want to understand where we're going and who we are, you need to understand, where we come from and what this is really all about. This isn't just another thing. And of course you expect me to say these things, but you're going to see tonight, I love facts, I love numbers, and I love history. And the reason I do is because then you can see that it's not Byron's opinion. It's a fact. And you can go do your own research on that. So, as we get going, I just want you to know that this is something that has literally changed my life, and it's already changed thousands, tens of thousands, and soon to be hundreds of thousands and millions of people all across the globe. So thanks for tuning in, and let's get started with this. So, what is Rain, and who is Rain? Who are we? Well, Rain is a world leader in seed nutrition. That is who we are. We are something that has never been done. We are, as they kind of say, blue water, because there's nobody in our space. We are the first to market. And I'm going to explain why that is so important and what that really means. Now, if we look in history, the best way to know what's going to happen in the future is to see what's happened in the past. Now, there's a lot of companies, there's a lot of products, there's a lot of nutritional supplements and all sorts of stuff out there. And so it really is kind of confusing to know when a real opportunity, when a real product that's going to make a difference, and what's just a bunch of hype. And so if you look, there's a difference. Every single company and every single opportunity or product fits into one of two categories. Okay, I'm going to make it really simple. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm 41 years old. I started in this industry with nutrition when I was 26. I fell in love with this industry, and I hit the top level of my first company when I was 28. I've been, at that point, I was getting paid out of 11 different countries, and this has changed my life. So I've seen a lot of things, specifically when it comes to nutrition. And when I saw what Rain is all about, not only did I become a distributor for this company, but when I saw the opportunity present itself, I went out, found partners and investors, and we purchased the company. So it's not something that I'm saying and talking about just because of the position that I'm in. I'm saying this, and we put our money where our mouth is, because when I saw this, what I'm about to share with you tonight, I saw something that I'd never seen, something that I'd been waiting for my entire life. So as you take a look at these trends, and you take a look at all the nutrition that's out there, as I said, everything falls into one of two categories. Okay, you are either an enhancing category type of company, which you take a category that already exists. You take pills and capsules, or you take protein, or you take something and you make it better. You enhance it. And that's 99% of the companies that are out there. It's called progression. Okay, things should be enhanced. They should be better. And that's not a bad thing. But every so often, and it hasn't happened very often in the history of nutrition, there's another category, and you've only seen this happen so many times. And these aren't category enhancing companies. These are category creating companies. They take a category and they take it to the world. And what you see on your screen right now with these market trends, these are companies that have done just that. If you look in the past, if you look in history, at the first companies that focused on herbs, one of the ways that you can know if it's a real category is if you can answer the question, which one? So if somebody were to say, let's talk about herbs, you can say, which one? If somebody said, let's talk about super juices, you could say, which one, right? Because it's not a product. It's bigger than a product. Pills and capsules, essential oils, which one? See, those are categories. And category creating companies and concepts that went out and did something first, they were first to market. If you go look at the first companies that focused in each of these categories, look and see what happened. They all have something in common. Okay, they have a couple things in common. One of the things they have in common is they all did billions of dollars in sales, billions in sales. Second, they helped create thousands of millionaires, okay? Thousands of millionaires with that platform and with that opportunity. And the third thing is they helped hundreds of thousands of millions of people with their products. Okay, that is what happened when you have something that's more than a product, when you have a category. Okay, because it's not just about a product, it's bigger than a product. That's also what happens when you're first to market. When you can go out there and you can take to the world something that hasn't been taken. Okay, that is hard to find in today's marketplace. To take something that is truly so powerful that it can change not just one person, but the demographic is everybody. And when you can have a category, not a product, but a category, and you're first to market, I want you to think about this. I want you to think, what have you done to put food on the table in the past? What have you done? Okay, now I want you to think, what if you were the only person that could do what you did? Does your opportunity for income increase? Guys, the opportunity I'm sharing with you tonight is what I've been waiting for my entire life. And that's why when that opportunity presented itself, we jumped on this. I went out and got partners and investors, and it was over 6 years ago. And the only thing that's happened since we've taken this company over is growth. And I'm going to tell you why. Here's why, is because we don't just have a product. We have a category. We are a category creating company. We focus on seed nutrition. Seed nutrition. And we're the first in the marketplace to do this. We are first to market in our space globally. And we have just taken this category that's, like I said, you can ask that question. When I say, let's talk about seeds, what could you say? You could say, which one? Because it's not about one seed. It's a category. But I want you to think about this. It's the biggest category there has ever been in nutrition. Why? Because it encompasses every category that's come before it. Before it was an herb, what was it? Before it was a super juice, what was it? Before it was an essential oil, what was it? It was a seed. Everything starts with the seed. Guys, if there's no seeds, we don't exist. We don't exist. That is where the power is at. And what we found is that there are 20 to 30 times, depending on the seed, more concentrated nutrients in the seed, gram for gram, than any other part of a fruit or vegetable. Okay? So we are going to the source. And why is that important? Because the facts are right now, nutrition is dying. Everything that we're eating is processed. Everything is genetically modified. Everything is changed. They're saying that my generation could be the first generation where we die before our parents do, because we have been raised, we're the first generation that's been raised on processed foods our entire life. And now, where do people go to get their nutrition? They go to get what? From a pill? From a capsule? Not from nature? Hey, how about we go and we get it where it's the most concentrated in nature, the seed. That's what we're all about. And that's why we keep growing year after year. And you might not have heard a ring, guys. We are a sleeping giant. We're coming and we're about to sweep the world. We've been positioning ourselves for years. And we're taking this to the world because the world needs what we have. Nutrition is dying. That is a fact. I mean, if you look in the United States right now, on you look at the obesity charts. You look at we're eating more, but we're malnourished. We are not getting the nutrients that we need. And we have what's called an epidemic right now. I was on the Center of Disease Control website a couple of months ago. And guess what? It showed that over 100 million Americans, guys, there's only 300 million of us plus right here now. So we're talking 1/3. 100 million Americans are pre-diabetic or diabetic. Okay, do you know what I call that? That's an epidemic. That's a problem. Nobody can tell me there's not a problem out there. And we need to go out there and help be a solution. Now, I'm not saying we're curing or diagnosing or prescribing any disease or anything. Here's what I'm saying. You feed your body what it needs, and your body does what it needs to do. I don't believe in a miracle product. I don't believe this is food. You give your body what it needs and it will do it, because the miracle is the body. That's the miracle. We just have to give it what it needs. So this, my friends, is the solution. And if I could show you, I just want to paint a picture in your mind, kind of an example. So let's say I have an apple. We know that there's vitamins and nutrients and benefits in the apple. There's some in the peel, in the fruit, and all those things. But let's say we paint a picture. So if I were to take this apple and I had a table and I laid the leaf down and the stem, and then I took the peel and the fruit and the seeds and I put them all out on the table, and we left for a month and we came back, everything would be dead, gone, and rotten except for one thing. What is it? The seed, because that's where the power's at. Okay, that's what nature is preserving to make sure that the future happens. Okay, there are seed banks in the world right now where they are stockpiling seeds and putting them in seed banks so that if a natural disaster happens, or if war happens, or if we mess things up so bad with GMOs, that if we need to go back there, because if let's say a big nuclear war did happen, how are you going to repopulate the earth? Seeds. That we're going right to the solution. That is what we're all about. And that is what I love, because rain is that solution. When you're talking about nutrition, you can't go to a more pure source than when it starts. It all starts with the seed. Okay, and we are the first company on the planet in this space to focus on seed nutrition, using seed to nourish our bodies and get these dense nutrients and use them as food. But what it does is truly, truly amazing. And we've been seeing that. So it's more than just nutrition, guys, because it's just that. It's food. It's dense nutrients. It's the way Mother in nature intended it. It's preserved. It's naturally concentrated, and it makes sense. If you look at a tree, or I look out the window and I see a bush or a tree or a plant, the DNA had to be in that tree or that plant or that bush for that tree to be a tree. That is common sense. Okay, and that's what I love about what we're doing, because as we go and share this message with the world, it makes sense. None of us have to be rocket scientists. Guess what? There's tons of science behind it, but it just makes sense. It all starts with the seed. So what do our products do? Well, what does your body need? Once again, we're talking about nutrients. How would you like to have the DNA in these seeds in your DNA? Okay, we're always having to repair ourselves every single day. Focus on our brain. How about anti-inflammation, hydration, immune balance, all the support in our body, the joints. These are all things that you're going to find in nature that can do it. Because guess what, guys? We come from nature. We started as a seed. That's how it goes. We all start as an embryo. That's how it works. And so what we're doing, what are the seed nutrition benefits? What aren't the seed nutrition benefits? We are going back to the source. And that's what I love, is it helps so many people with so many different things. So what are our products? Well, our flagship product is Soul. And this is the product that we probably have the most testimonials on all around the world. And this is a product we started with. This is the reason that we were willing to invest multiple 7 figures in this concept and in this company. This is the reason. That product, because of what we were seeing was happening in people's lives when they put this nutrition in their body. And I had people that were close to me that had life-changing experiences. And when I saw that, it hit me. And I knew that this was something special. But once again, it's not just about one product. It's about the category. So we have stuff that can support inflammation, can support the immune system of your body, the skin, the brain. We also have other product like Core that supports your hormones, it gives you your greens, helps with your liver detoxification. Make sure that you have all of the greens that you would normally get if you were juicing 6 to 7 green smoothies in 1 ounce, because that's the power of seeds. How about seed-based protein? I mean, what can't we do with seeds? See, tonight is not a product training. I'm not going to go too deep into product, but what can't we do with this category? Do you understand how big this is? This isn't just something that's going to stop at one product. When I say, what are the benefits and how can it support? How can't it? I mean, that's what I love. And so I guess here's a picture of me So guys, I tell people all the time, I'm just an average guy that has a passion and a drive to empower people. You know, I want people's lives to become better. And what we've done with these products and this concept is when they get in contact with rain, that's the goal. I want their life improved. I want their life better because they came in contact with rain. This was something that could have just disappeared, but it was too good. It's too big. It's too important. And so we've done what we've done. And the only thing that we've seen, like I said, is growth. But what does that even mean to you? Well, I'm going to get into it. What does it mean to you? Not only could you benefit from taking these products, but here's what we're allowing people to do, to team up with us, to be able to take this category, this first to market concept that you don't have competition with, and go out and change people's lives, and in the process change your own. And we're going to talk about that. So to go out there and grow like we've grown and do what we've done, it has to be real. Well, I mean, come on, we know seeds are real, but we have the scientists behind it. You know, like Dr. Cook and Dr. Cather and Dr. Diaz. These are people that are the top of their fields in research and development. Neurosurgeon even with Dr. Diaz. And not only is this something that we're talking about, guys, we have developed 17 patents and counting. When you're the first, you can do that. 17 patents. We're not just trying to, you know, own seed nutrition in nutrition or in our category. We're going to own it in general for the world. 17 patents and counting when it comes to seed nutrition. Because before us, all the patents on seeds, guess what they had to do with? Agriculture. Now what do they have to do with? Nutrition. Okay? And we're leading the way. So you can see all these certifications. There's so many. The thing is this is not on trial. As we're 6 years old, we've grown every single year. Every single year. Hundreds of millions of dollars in sales. So it's not on trial. Now all we're doing is we're getting ready to take it to the next level. We're getting ready to impact people's lives in a way we've never done it, and to empower people with everything that they need to go out there and make a real difference. Okay, so as you look at these things, you can do your research, but once again, it's been done. This is not on trial. We're in 40 plus markets, and yet we're still a sleeping giant. We're in 40 plus markets, and yet people are starting to now hear about us. When I say we're in 40 markets, I mean we're in there. We can charge in local currencies. We've got offices. We've got locations, warehouses. As we are serious about changing the world, one person at a time, and we do that and can show that through our actions, not through just our words. Through our actions, and we are continuing to grow. And so here's the thing, you team up with us and you join us, then guess what just happened? All the borders for you to go out and share this fantastic concept with the world. All the borders in 40 different countries are gone. So you join, and let's say you join and you become a distributor of rain with us, and you live in Mexico. Well, the next day, you know what? You can enroll somebody and get customers in the US, or you can do it in Asia, or you can do it in Africa, or you can do it in Europe. The next day, we've spent the millions and millions of dollars so that you can go out there and once again, leverage what we have. And as we work as a team, go out there and really make that difference. So since we are not only a category creator, but we want to be a difference maker, and we want to be that impact company. Right from the beginning, we started a Seeds for Change Foundation. We believe two things. One, that there are seeds of greatness in every single individual. They just need to be cultivated. And two, that if we're just about doing business and we're not about changing the world on all aspects, then we're missing the boat. And so we started this foundation, you know, right at the beginning pretty much, because this is who we are. And so what we do is anytime somebody joins us, anytime somebody joins Rain, we plant a seed in your name. And since we're a seed-based company, we plant a seed in your name, we plant a tree. And so since we started this side of it, we've planted over 300,000 trees. And what is that going to be in the next year or two? It's going to be so many trees. It's going to be the difference that we're making there. But we also take a percentage, a quarter, from every product that is sold. and we donate it to our Seeds for Change Foundation, that then what we do with that is all sorts of things. Like we team up with companies like Musana, companies that are making a difference, empowering women. We basically are building communities in places that need libraries, that need schools, that need places of work. Our goal is not to feed somebody a fish for the day. Like I said, it's to cultivate those seeds of greatness inside of people so that they can feed themselves for a lifetime. That's what it's about. That's what we're about doing. And so Rain is that impact company. So as you go out there and share, as you go out there and grow, what that is going to do is that is going to allow other people's lives to be blessed, even if they don't know who Rain is, even if they don't purchase our products. We're going to take the benefits and proceeds and the donations that 100% go to that end user. And it's pretty powerful, guys. It's pretty amazing to see what's transpiring because of everybody's hard work and what everybody's doing out there. So that is it. We want to impact people's lives on all aspects. I want a life well lived. We do a lot of things like incentives, trips, prizes. Does anybody like to travel? Does anybody want to not just travel, but be able to go do business in other countries like Spain? Would you like to go to Europe? Would you like to go to Germany? Would you like to go to, even Vietnam or any of these markets that we're in? We'd like to go to Hong Kong and Taiwan. Would you like to go to South Africa and all these different places? We are creating that opportunity for people. And I want your life to be improved. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you would do if you had $1 million. I don't know if with an extra $1 million, if you would give it to your church, if you would buy, a bigger house. I don't know what you would do. Everybody has different hopes and dreams. My goal is just to help people make that a reality. And in 2018, we are going to make that a reality for a lot of people. Okay, we've already done it. Okay, we've already proven it. We already have a lot of people's lives who have been changed, not only through our products, but financially, and not only through our charity, but financially as well. So we want to be that company, as I mentioned, they come in contact with us, their lives are blessed because of it. And if that's what's happened one way or another, whether it's through our products, whether it's through any other aspect, then we've won. Now, here's the thing. I've been a distributor most of my life in this industry. Like I said, I started when I was 26 years old. Hit the top level of my first company when I was 28. This has changed my life. And what you should do in life when you've been blessed is you need to pay it forward. When you find something that you believe in, you go out there and you make it right for other people. And that's exactly what Rain is all about. Me being a distributor and understanding what it's like to go and do that and build and help motivate and share. One of the first things that we did when we took over this company is we enhanced the compensation plan, and we keep doing it. We just did it again. And what this does is it empowers you. You need a platform. If you look at anybody that's seen success, you look at a Bill Gates, you look at Steve Jobs, you look at Elon Musk, you look at anybody that's seen huge success, they had to have a platform bigger than them. They had to have something that really could not just impact a small demographic, but the largest demographics out there, right? And that's what this is. The reason that I was able to set myself free is because I found a platform. But I've never seen anything like this, guys. I've never seen it. Something that is this big and broad, and at the same time, we're the first to do it. I mean, I've been doing this for 6 years and I still have a hard time sleeping sometimes at night. And what I mean by that is because we really are making that difference. What would you do? And I know a lot of people, the holiday seasons have recently happened. You're probably stressed out of your minds because you spent too much. What if you didn't need to worry about that? What would you do with your time? What would you do with your life if money really wasn't an issue? And maybe you have big goals and maybe you have small goals. And it doesn't really matter what your goal or your path is. We have a plan for that. We have a very powerful compensation. We can help people from going out and getting customers, or we can show people how to go out there and build a team. And we have bonuses for doing that. We have rank advancement bonuses as you go out and hit some of our ranks where we pay an additional 100,000 USD or up to $250,000 for hitting a specific rank in our comp plan. We have lifestyle bonuses that once you hit them, we just want to improve your lifestyle. So on top of all the other ways that we're going to pay you, which is very, very generous, on top of that, we just pay you an extra $1,000 a week just to improve your lifestyle. I mean, would that make a difference for you? And then you have the opportunity to not be capped by somebody else's idea of what you should make. How many people go to a job every single day and somebody else dictates what you're worth? And if you want to get a raise, somebody else has to give it to you. When you have a platform like this, you could give yourself a raise every single week, because we pay every week, every Friday. We call it Happy Friday. Okay, every single week if you wanted to. The earning potential, when we say it's unlimited, it's up to you. What do you want to do? Do you want to give yourself a raise this week? Are you tired of looking at the bank account and seeing how much money you can spend on groceries or how much gas you can put in the car? Guys, I've been there. I know what that's like, living paycheck to paycheck. I know what it's like going to the gas station and knowing that I can only put so much in my gas tank. I know what it's like going to the grocery store and knowing how much I can or cannot spend. I know it's like going to a restaurant and having to get a certain meal because I can't get what I want. I know what it's like, guys. I am all about freedom. Life is too short to let somebody else dictate where your future is going, to let somebody else dictate and tell us how much we're worth. And what I love about this opportunity is we're giving it back to the people. Just like this is blessed, we're giving it back. Okay? We have a lot of different ways that we can benefit you, whether it's through your customers or other partners, whether it's initial orders that people come in with, building teams, rank advancement, bonuses. But the thing that I love, the way that we've structured this, is we have a front part of the plan where you can make hundreds of dollars a week, the middle part of the plan where you can make thousands, and a back part of the plan where you can make hundreds of thousands. All right. The thing that I love most about all of this is it's put together for you. It is built for distributors. This is a company that's built by distributors. I'm a distributor for distributors. Okay. And we are changing people's lives. And all I want to do is change more. And all we're going to continue to do is change people's lives. And it really just comes down to, what do you want? What do you want out of life? What do you want out of this opportunity? Nobody's going to hold you back. But here's what I can offer you. I can offer you, with all the noise that's out there in the marketplace, with all the different things that come that somebody could be spending their time with, I can offer you products that will genuinely benefit people's lives. I can offer you a very generous compensation, and I can offer you a platform where we've spent the millions and millions and continue to spend millions and millions of dollars for you to win. Okay? And we're willing to share. Usually when somebody has something as good as this, they don't share. You know, I could put this in health food stores, and I could put this in pharmacies, and I could do that and cut everybody out. But that's not what I'm about, because I love this industry, because it gives the average person a platform to go out there and accomplish what they want. So here's what we tell people. As you get started, we want to help people your first couple of weeks make a couple of $1,000s. Right now, who couldn't use an extra couple of $1,000s in their pocket? And what do you have to do? Well, here's what you've got to do, basically. You got to just go share this with people. Get them on this recorded webinar. I'm going to record it. You can view it again if you want to. Just have them see it. Go out there and get 8 customers and go get 8 RAIN partners in the next 8 weeks, and we're going to pay you well over 2,000 USD. Okay, that's simple. You want to put 2,000 USD in your pocket and get free product, get a $250 bonus, plus another $2,000 bonus, plus all the other ways that we pay you that are in addition to this. That's what you got to do. We'll get 8 customers and go get 8 RAIN partners or other people that want to help us get it out there in the next 8 weeks. And you do that. If you did it in 1 week, we'll give you the money in 1 week. If you did it in 2 weeks, we'll give it in 2. But who could not use that money right now? And it's so, I'm not going to say easy, but it's so simple, because we make it really easy for people to go out there and share it. And one of the things that I love about how we've structured this whole thing is it's all about the team. In our company, you're never going to have somebody, if anybody's ever been to a direct sales or a network marketing seminar or this or that, you usually have the multimillionaires. I've been to them that sit up on the stage. They're making all this money, and they have the cars and the houses and the golden chains and the Rolexes and all that stuff. And guess what? Nobody in the audience is making money. You got a few people making them. And the way that we have structured this, you get paid based on how well your team gets paid. When we're talking about the team aspect, and how do they get paid? It's all about product moving. All about product moving. So in our company, when we have millionaires, and we do, when we have people making tens of thousands of dollars a week like we do, the only reason they're doing that is because they have thousands of people or hundreds of people that are making a lot of money. They've helped their people do that. So it's all about the team. All about the team. So there's different ways that you can get started with Rain. You can just be a customer. And if you want to try the product, we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose, except for you're going to see the support that it can give your body, and it's amazing. And then I have some people that want to go out there and they want to, supplement their income. They're looking for some additional income. I know other people that want to replace their income. They're sick and tired of being sick and tired. They want to take control of their future in their life. They want to replace their income. And then I have other people that want financial freedom. They just don't want to replace it. They want more. They're not satisfied. Okay, and we have a pack and a path for that. You tell us what you are, and we're going to show you the path. And the thing is, when I say show you the path, that's the beautiful thing about this, is it's very, very simple. The systems are in place. You don't need to become a scientist or a doctor. You don't need to become a salesperson where you understand this technique and that technique. We have things. Can you use an app? Can you push a couple of buttons on an app and share a video? Can you push a couple of buttons on an app and share a sample? Can you do simple things? We'll teach you exactly and show you exactly what to do. And you don't need to guess it. And that's one of the reasons why, like, around the globe, one of the most powerful businesses are franchises. Why would somebody go and buy a McDonald's hamburger when they can make a better one at home? Why would somebody pay millions of dollars to buy a McDonald's franchise? Well, it's the system that they're buying. It's the system. It's the systems. And when you make it about a system and not about a person, then guess what? It can duplicate, and guess who can do it? Anybody that can follow a system can see results, because it's about principles. It's about systems, not about you or I. That's how I was able to see success in 11 different countries when I started years ago, when I was in my late 20s, had zero credibility, and I didn't speak 11 different languages. It was all about systems. We have an app that shows exactly what to do. We have a training system that shows. We have a back office. We have replicated sites. We have all these things for you. So all you need to do is, once again, lock arms with us. And that's what happens. When you lock arms with somebody, I want you to think of a little small company. When a little small company merges or teams up with a big, massive company, then guess what? Any weakness that they thought they had is swallowed up in that strong entity or that strong company. When you already come to a team that's seeing success and a company that's got something like we've got, then guess what? All you got to do is your part. And I'm not going to say it's easy, because it's not easy, but it is simple. It's simple. What do you want your 2018 to be? What do you want this life to be, or this year to be like? And what do you want your life to be like? It's all about the decisions that we make. So as I talked about picking your path, what you need to do is get back with the person that got you on this webinar and just let them know what you are. Are you a customer? Do you want to supplement, replace, or do you want financial freedom? And we'll show you the path. I'm not going to tell you what you want. You know what you want. And as you go and you purchase some products, so that we can show you how to go and take that product and turn it into a business. And like I said, be able to get thousands of dollars in your pocket in a matter of weeks. We can show you how to do that. And if you looked at the prices, look, did I show you a price of any of our packs that were thousands of dollars? No. Okay, and yet you can tie into 40 plus countries, the millions and millions and millions of dollars of research and infrastructure that we've done for this. And what are you getting? You can see what you're getting. You're getting all the tools that you need to get started in product. So guys, I can tell you what, I've spent more money accumulatively on dates that I didn't want to be on than that, right? It's nothing compared to what we have and what we can do with this opportunity. So there's 3 simple steps of getting started. To get started, what you need to do is you need to get committed. And we've got, like I said, learn our system, commit to whatever path you want to go down, and we'll help you do that. You got to be a product of the product. You got to practice what you preach, because this stuff is life changing. And then when you do that, when you go out there and you get the 8 customers and 8 rain partners within 8 weeks, you become what we call a rain maker. You want to be a rain maker. You want to set the pace. And you're not going to be doing this alone. You're going to be doing this with the team, with systems, with tools, and with, like I said, that franchise type of scenario that you're plugging right into. So why am I so excited about 2018? Here's why. The stars have lined up. I want you to think about this. When is the next time that you're going to be able to deal with a category creating company? Category in nutrition. Okay? Because nutrition is one of the fastest growing trends on the planet. You just got to figure out how to get in front of that trend. Well, I'm showing you how. Okay? And we are first to market. When is that going to happen again? Teaming up with a company that has the experience, that has the science. And guess what? We're not a startup. We're not starting up 6 months ago and trying to figure this out, and your friends and family are all our guinea pigs because you're a startup and it's risky. We're 6 years old, but we still are to a point where we're about to see that momentum and that hyper growth, but we haven't yet. But we're coming, guys. We are coming. So when are all these things going to line up again for you? I don't know if they ever will, but even if they did, here's what I do know now. It's lined up right now for you today with rain with rain. Okay, with rain right here. We are the world leader in seed nutrition, first to market. And I'm so excited about what we've been able to accomplish, the lives we've changed. And I'm so even more excited about what we're going to do in the future. So here's what I recommend. Do what you got to do to get where you got to get, but just get there quick because we're moving and we're not slowing down. And we are looking for people that are passionate. We're looking for people that want to make a difference, that want to make an impact, that want to leave the world better than they found it, and at the same time, change their family's life in the process and their community. That's what we're about. And that's exactly what we're doing. So get back with the person that got you on this. Get your questions answered, but act. You're going to learn as you go. If everything that we talked about makes sense, if the concepts make sense, then join us. You're going to learn as you go. You're not going to understand everything about the science. You're not going to understand everything about the product right out the gate. That takes time. But even then, the systems will help explain that to other people for you as well. So I'm thrilled. I'm excited about where we're at and where we're going. We are going to change the world. And I tell people all the time, you can either believe me. There were doubters 6 years ago. You can either believe that we're going to grow like we've grown for 6 years, and we're going to do it at a faster pace. You can either believe me now or you're going to believe me later. But I'm telling you what, later it's not going to be belief. It's going to be fact like the other trends and the other categories that I shared with you. Except for this is the biggest one on the planet in nutrition. And we got it. We have got it. So appreciate you tuning in. I wish everybody all the success. Let's go out there and make history together. And as we say here at Rain International, let's go out, everybody, and make it rain. This is Byron Belka wishing you all the success. Take care, everybody.